Rishi Sunak, the UK Prime Minister, has sacked the UK Home Secretary, Suella Braverman. Now, expect huge changes in immigration policies and affairs. Hello everybody, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition into the UK to be as smooth as possible. I share information about studying, working, or settling down in the UK, US, Canada. If any of these countries interest you, please subscribe to this channel, hit on the notification bell so that anytime I release a new video, you'll be alerted that I have a new video and it's time to watch Cynthia Academy. Now, without wasting time, let's get into this video. The UK Home Secretary is one of the biggest jobs with responsibility for the police, for immigration, and national security. Now, with this big news, this is one of the biggest news in November 2023. We should expect huge changes in immigration policies. Rishi Sunak has just sacked Suella Braverman, the UK Home Secretary, and she has been replaced by James Cleverly. Now, if you know James Cleverly, you will know that his immigration style and ideologies are quite different from Suella Braverman. So Suella Braverman is more of somebody that proposes more stricter rules. She put some rules against refugees. She was in support of refugees being transported to Rwanda. Imagine that. And also, this year there are some huge changes. For example, stricter rules on students not being allowed to bring their dependents into the UK from January 2024. That was really heartbreaking. There are other comments she must have made in media, on her social media, that are very controversial. So some people see this as a welcoming news, and they believe that James Cleverly would bring some policies that might be milder and more lenient when it comes to immigration into the UK. So expect some huge changes. Remember that she was also part of the people that were proposing that there should be stricter rules on care workers. So we have been waiting for that news for a very long time, and I hope that they will tell us something by December, what they have agreed, because there has been some aspects that some ministers were saying, oh, care workers should not bring their dependents, or care workers should have at least 2 years of work experience, or there are so many things, and it is as a result of some of the challenges that have been happening in the care sector, the abuse of the sector. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be exciting to see how things change, whether there's going to be any reversal on some of the immigration policies, or whether there are going to be some changes, whether they are going to be more strict or lenient. I don't know, but it's going to be very, very exciting to see what happens. James Beverly was born of a Sierra Leonean mom and a British father. I don't know whether that has any role to play when it comes to the type of policies that he might bring. After all, Suella Braverman has both parents that are Indians. But let's just wait and see how things unfold in the coming year. And let's just keep waiting for the information about care worker, because we have been waiting for that. What is the final information about this? What is the final decision about care workers coming to the UK through the health and care visa? We are still waiting for their final agreement. So far, so good. I think this news is a good news, but an interesting one at the same time. Remember that the Migration Advisory Committee has proposed that the care worker and senior carers should be left under the shortage occupations list. So I'm so happy when I heard that. But at the same time, they're proposing that we should scrap this shortage occupations list. So let's just see what decision the UK government will lean towards, because anything that they bring in with respect to immigration would affect how you're going to apply to come in. It will affect your eligibility, it will affect the requirement, it will affect whether you are qualified to come into the UK or not. Let's just see how things unfold. And if you've been hearing news about care workers not allowed to apply for skilled worker visa, please treat it as rumor. You can apply for a care job. You can apply to an employer, and the employer will issue you a certificate of sponsorship. A certificate of sponsorship is an e-document with a unique reference number. issued to a foreigner by an employer who has the license to sponsor you in the UK. So when they issue that document, what you have to do is you can now apply for visa sponsorship, or you can now apply for a skilled worker visa or a health and care visa. When you apply, you can then get approval to come into the UK to work. And that is how it works. So with this news, I don't know what changes to expect, but I'm looking forward to a beautiful 2024. Let's just watch how this unfolds. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.